So it's Saturday morning and my parents are still sleeping. Not really in the mood for another bowl of cereal. So today, I'm gonna show you how to make something really delicious that you can make all on your own. Berry stuffed French toast! Woohoo! First, preheat the oven to 375 degrees. To start your recipe, you're gonna need some bread. Now, I have regular bread here and egg bread, brioche. I like to cut thick slices, so that way it absorbs the egg mixture better. Make sure to get the okay from your parents to work on your own. Here's what else you're gonna need. 6 eggs, 2 cups milk, 1/3 cup heavy cream or half and half, 1 teaspoon of a good vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon cinnamon, and about a 1/4 stick of softened butter. For the stuffing, use 1/3 cup sugar, 1 cup of berries, and 1 cup berry jam. And for the topping, 1/3 cup powdered sugar and a good maple syrup. In a separate mixing bowl, pour in your milk and your heavy cream, or half and half. Now, you're going to crack in all your eggs. Last one. Now let's add in your 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now, whisk it all together. This might take a while. Okay, I think that's done. Next, we're going to butter our dish very generously with softened butter. So that way your French toast does not stick to the pan, and it also gives it a nice crispy crust. It's very softened butter. No, really, it's melting in my hands. Make sure to coat the bottom, the sides, and the corners. That's generous. Next, take your bread and you want to layer it in your dish, kind of like a bread puzzle. And you can tear the pieces to fit. It doesn't have to be perfect. And now you're going to want to take your egg mixture and pour half of it on top. Be sure you cover all the bread. This looks so good, it makes you want to jump. Ow. Oh. Now comes the stuffed part. If fresh berries aren't in season, you can use frozen ones. I'm using a mix of blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries. Now we're going to jam with some berry jam. Take the berry jam and dot it all around the berries. When the berry jam melts in the oven, it will create ribbons of tarty goodness. Next, take your 1/3 cup of sugar and sprinkle it on top of the berries. Now make another layer of bread. You want to arrange the bread so there are very little gaps, but it's okay if it's not perfect. It'll all come together when it bakes. Next, take the other half of your egg mixture and pour it over top. Be sure all the bread gets covered. We're almost ready to bake it, but first you need to cover it with foil before it goes into the oven. Bake at 375 degrees for about 25 minutes. And you know what that means. Dance party! Then, take off the foil and bake again for 20 minutes, or until it's golden brown on top. Yum! That looks like it's ready. After it cools for about 20 minutes, you can dust it with powdered sugar for a finishing touch. And there we have it. That's our berry stuffed French toast. Now, you can put a little bit more powdered sugar if you like, and sometimes I like to drizzle on a little bit of maple syrup. Thanks for watching this episode of The Dancing Chef. Let's try this. It's got a crunchy outside. The middle is nice and tart because of the berries. I'm sure your parents would love to wake up in the morning to this. Mom, Dad, wake up! I made you breakfast.